Hello, hello, hello. This is Silver Hypnosis, and today is June 1st, 2019, and this is going to be another update video. I feel like I do way too many update videos based on how much work I actually seem to be getting out these days. Um, Honestly, these days, and particularly uh, these last couple of weeks, I've been like super busy and kind of burnt out. Like, basically, it's weird. It's super weird for me because on one hand, last month was super good for me in the sense that I probably made more last month than I did in the last year, I guess, month to month. Like I had the best month I've had in like a year. Here's the problem though. The reason for that was because I posted in uh I produced a paid file, but I produced an ad for it and said, "Hey, you can find my work on my Patreon. You can find my work on Clips for Sale if you want to buy it." And a couple people did, and it was good. Um, and then YouTube decided that doing that violated their spam and deceitful practices clause. I don't know how, because they didn't tell me. And I read through that clause, and I didn't seem to violate any of those practices uh, because it wasn't spam and it wasn't deceitful. Uh, but apparently, I'm not allowed to advertise my content like that, and so they put a strike on my channel, which means that at the moment nothing, except for the fact that if I got two more, they would just shut my channel down and delete all my files. Um, so that's worrying, and it's sort of just like as soon as like it's just like a punch to the gut, kind of is the best way to describe it. Where at first you're totally fine, and you're like you see people engaging and you're super happy and you're like, yeah, I did something right, let's keep doing stuff, and then you just get punched in the gut and it just ruins everything. You're just like back where you started, and it just completely demoralizing. um it's sort of where I was at, where I was like, oh, because yeah. So now I have a strike on my channel, which will go away in like 6 months, um, basically. If I don't break any more rules. So, given the stuff that I produce on this channel, might be a little worrying. Um, I don't know how on earth they found me specifically or found that video, but apparently they did, and they were not happy about it. I should also point out that their appeals process to do this, you have to explain in 300 characters or less. Not 300 words, 300 characters. So basically, in the space that you get for a single tweet, explain to them why your video doesn't break their rules. Um, if that sounds impossible, it's because it is. So they denied my appeal. And yeah, so basically I just have to wait for the strike to go away and be super careful so that they don't shut my channel down, basically. Um, yeah, so that was the first thing that sort of hit me in the gut, and just kind of ruined my motivation. Um, yeah, that was the thing. That was the first thing. The second thing is I've been taking care of my mother, because my mother has two bad knees and a bad back, and she fell down the steps and broke her ankle. Uh, and so I've been dealing with that, because she can't take care of herself. So I've been sort of doing that, and she's one of those people who doesn't believe that she needs to listen to anyone uh, else ever, and likes to argue with doctors about what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself. So it's like a full time job trying to convince her to take basic care of yourself. Um, and so that's sort of been stressing me out. And so I basically just have, like, I have scripts that I finished, and I scripted them, and I just could not bring myself, and haven't been able to bring myself to actually like record them. And A couple of them, or one of them is a paid content file. The third in the series of factory files, which have always been kind of popular. Um, and yeah, so I'm just kind of like, I hate to say that I'm burnt out because I kind of am, and I feel bad about it because people support me, and I like your support, and I really want to continue that. But I'm super worried at the moment. I'm like worried about everything. I'm worried about life. Life's kind of kicking me in the butt, and I'm left. I'm sort of left in this hole, basically, where every time I think I'm getting out of the hole, something kicks me in the face, and I fall back in the hole again. Only now it's deeper than it was before, which sucks, for obvious reasons. So if you're like, man, I wonder what happened to him, now you know. So those two things have been the major issues in my life at the moment. And I've just sort of had to been dealing with them. Uh, I kind of want to put my content on like Amazon or maybe on YouTube or not YouTube, iTunes. I said I have no idea how to get around that, how to do that because you can't do it directly. You have to go through a third party intermediary to do those things, and it's super complicated and it's really hard to tell who can be trusted because one thing I've always been super careful about is I don't want to give my work to anyone else because there's a fine line between you represent me and you own me. And what I don't want to have happen is I don't want to give my work to anybody who then decides that, oh, we own your work now. And there are places on YouTube, and I get emails from places on YouTube like this all the time. Probably like 4 or 5 a month of people claiming, oh, you put your work on our channel and we'll promote you and we'll pay you. And basically those people steal your work and you sign your life away and it's never worth it. It's never worth it. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of like struggling right now. Like I'm trying to find new avenues and new places to, do stuff. And I want to put more work out. I just don't want to lose everything putting work out. So I'm like super paranoid, about making stuff, which I'm sure is not music to anyone's ears. So yeah, that's kind of been where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm sitting at the moment. Um, yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna try and get some more workout. I'm gonna try and get some more workout soon, if I can get myself to like actually record. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of give a heads up and sort of give everybody an update on what's been going on. Uh, to kind of thank everybody for helping me out last month, and hopefully continuing to, you know, make good content that doesn't violate YouTube's uh strange rules, I guess. So yeah, that's gonna be that. So yeah, see y'all later.